welcome back. Today I'm going to perform a small video on how to configure a PA firewall as a tap mount deployment. So this is my small topology. In this topology, I have a Palo Alto firewall and one switch and one Windows host machine. And internet is connected to switch and the switches, and my PC is also connected to switch. So this PC will get a IP address from this internet host, like this is having a 192.168.238.0/24 subnet mask. So you'll get this PC IP address from this PC. So the tab mode here deployment means, so whatever the PC is going to generate the traffic to reach internet, the one set of copy we will send it to the this Palo Alto. So we will configure a switch as a to send the traffic to this interface 0/0. So we can monitor this, this is like this firewall act like a IDS to monitor the traffic. So first we will configure the switch, and later we will configure the uh, rule and tab zone in this firewall. So actually this it1 slash we call it as a, in this I mentioned as a tab zone. So first we will see the, so I got a 192.168.238.232 IP address for this PC. First we will configure this switch in config key and change the host name to switch. So I need to monitor session, and you can provide any session ID. I will use 10. You can provide from 1 to 66. I will use as 10. And after that, source, I want to monitor the source of my PC. Yeah, I got one interface. Suppose if you have multiple interface, you can mention the multiple interface, mentioning the comma or slash. You can see here gig ethernet, its mine is 0/1. And so I want to, if you want to mention any some other interface, you can mention by a comma. So I want to monitor both the receive and transmit traffic, so I will mention both. Enter. This is for the um, source interface. Now I want to send this details to my destination, that is my Palo Alto. So Palo Alto is connected to Z0/0 interface or switch. I will need to mention monitor session. Here I need to mention as session ID and destination, and I want to mention the interface of the destination, that is connected to Z0/0. Enter. So we have done the configuration of source interface and destination interface. And if you want to check that details, show monitor session and session ID. So session ID is source ports is any, and both the interface of in receive and transmit, destination port is 0/0 and encapsulation is native. So this is done at firewall level. So now we will configure the tab details in firewall. So go to the firewall. So my management interface IP address is 192.168.238.21. Click on advanced, proceed further, admin. Okay, first go to the network. We will configure one zone, that is tab zone. Click on add, mention as a tab zone or any name you want to give. You can provide any name, and type should be a tab 1. Click on OK and go to the interface. and my interface is connected is on eth1/1, that is this eth1/1, and mention tab interface, and interface type should be a type tab, and security zone should be a tab zone what we have configured earlier. Click on OK. To work this one, so we need to create a policy. Go to the policies and securities, click on add. You can mention any name, tab zone rule. Source is my tab zone, destination is my also tab zone, because I want to receive I want to get the uh, traffic from the tab zone interface. Any application, any service and action should be allowed. Click on OK and commit the changes. Got the confirmation, configuration committed successfully. Click on close. Go to this Windows PC and try to ping the Google DNS. We have a connectivity. Now go to the browser. We will generate some traffic, CNN and Twitter and Facebook. So whatever the traffic is generating the Windows host machine, we should be able to see the that is in browser, that is in monitor session browser. As I don't have any licensing, I will not get any hits on this traffic, so we can manage it via this session browser. So go to the session browser, monitor session browser. I can able to see the logs here. The source is from tab zone to tab zone. Source is 238.232, that is my Windows host machine, and this is the destination IP address, and you can see the rule is tab zone rule, and the similar logs we can see via from Palo Alto Firewall. Go to the Palo Alto Firewall and mention so show session all. So you can see all the sessions. Suppose if you want to see any particular session, so you can mention show session ID, and I will use this 10 and mention ID, so you can see the detailed log from client to source, and source to client, and these are all the details we can see from GUI as well. If you click this plus mark, so you can see the same details via here also. Basically tab means in Cisco terminology we will be using this as a mirroring the configuration. Suppose I want to see what configuration this Windows machine is sending to the network, so we can one copy we can send it to the Palo Alto Firewall, so we can monitor the traffic. So I hope this video has been informative for you, and I would like to say thank you for watching.